making it okay?
Yeah.
What time did you get it?
I mean, it really wasn't terrible. There was this.
Welcome to Dallas, Texas. 16U Colorado Thunderbirds taking on the LA Junior Kings. Looks like Gino Rua's first one out of the locker room. Looks like he'll get the start today. Appreciate everybody tuning in here. We do not have the best view, so what we will work on is a 2x zoom when the play is on the far end, and then we will back out to a 0.875 or 0.75 when it is on this end. So unfortunately, there's just not good overhead platforms to video from here. Gino comes out fired up, ready to go. Thunderbirds lost to the Kings last year in Blaine, Minnesota at the Tier 1 Elite League playoffs. Looking for a little revenge here. away lights today. Tier 1 Elite League. Home team wears dark, away team wears lights. They will be in white. LA Junior Kings will be in purple and gold. Going to do it for the warm-ups here. Elite League, we do play 3 17-minute periods. It's good to be back in Dallas. Starting lineup for the Thunderbirds today is going to be Jamison Quinn on the left wing with Benji Taylor on the right, Brady Backrich centering, Noxie Tennyson and Jack Clifford on D here to start. They are running a 4-man officiating system here, which is nice to see. A lot of the tournaments we've been seeing lately have been 2-man systems. At this speed, it is awfully tough for 2 officials to catch the whole game. And we are underway here in Dallas. Thunderbirds win the draw. They get the puck in deep. First shot on net right away. I like the Thunderbirds just putting the puck towards the net, looking for rebounds. So we are 8 seconds in and have our first shot on goal. Kings win the draw, try to get it out. That's going to be Clifford holding it in. Benji Taylor slides back, gets another puck on net. Thunderbirds are flying here out of the gate. It's Jamison Quinn with it on the half wall, looking for some help, doesn't get it. And here comes the Kings. Couldn't get it out. Jack Clifford, almost held it in. And we're going to have an offside here. And our first line change for Thunderbirds. Next line up, we've got Matti Heikkila with Wyatt Merkel and Liam Bauman with Val and Meyer on the back end here. Glad to see Matthias Meyer back after missing a couple games with a concussion there. Apparently I'm doing a better job keeping shots than they are. They've got 1. We're going to have an offside here. They only show 1 against the Kings, but there is definitely 2 on net for the Thunderbirds against LA. LA with it, shot, Gino with the save, off the outside of his glove there. LA moves it up, tries to get it down, can't slide it down, that's Val with it. Val up the wing, gets the blue, on net, steered to the side into the corner by the Kings goaltender there. Shots 3-1 in favor of Thunderbirds. That one is dumped in. Opposite corner. Gino sets it up for Meyer behind the net. Meyer tries to wheel it. Reverses back to Val. Val behind his own net. Gets it up to Meyer. Meyer with a little bit of time. Finds Bauman. Here comes the Kings. Oh, shit, that shot's blocked. Good block shot by Val. Now, rimmed around near. That puck's going to make it out of the zone. LA back with it. They chip it forward. They do get it in onside. Meyer there. Hard rim around. Catches Vesely. Kings now with it. Onside. That shot looks like it got steered to the side. I don't know if it made it through on net or not. Uh-oh. Chance here for the Kings. Couldn't get it on net. Val chips it up. Kings with it. Kings move it up to the high point. Meyer's been on the ice for a minute. He's needing to change here. And Val with it. Val's been out there a while too. This D pairing's getting gassed here. Meyer's still out. First shift back. Chance here. Save. Oh my gosh, and a rebound. Gino makes the first save. And they're going to score on the rebound in front. Thunderbirds rim that one in hard. Schwartzlander on D now with Perez. Schwartzlander back. Sends it over. Finds Sandoval. Sandoval chips it forward. Puck's in deep. Kings send it. Save Gino. Another rebound, another save. Oh my goodness, we just cannot clear the rebounds in front. They are just putting pucks on net, Pepper and Gino here. Net's off, see if we get a whistle finally. So Gino very busy on the back end here. Awesome. Colin Werner, a goalie that I worked with. Another shot for the Kings here in Dallas, playing for the Texas Warriors. Actually just walked up behind me here. He's here watching Gino play. Shots are 7-1 right now. Or I'm sorry, 7-3 in favor of that one. Chance in front for Thunderbirds. Can't connect. Kings now back with it. Chip it forward. Jack Clifford at center. Jack back behind his own net. Wheels it up looking for Taylor. Kings come out with it at center. The Kings going to get that puck in. Gino with it. Tries to sit, actually gets it up to Quinn. Great job by Gino firing that puck up. Getting the clock straight here. We got 12:05 left. So Gino working his tail off to keep the T-Birds in this one to start. And we're gonna have some sort of maybe net off here, it looks like. So I was at a rink in Colorado this last week, and they actually put the metal pegs in hot water before games and in between periods. And they do that so when they set those hot pegs in the ice, it actually freezes around it, and the net is less likely to pop off. It was the first time I'd seen that done, and it worked incredibly well. Kings with it here. They're going to get across the red. Gain zone entry onside. Kings, nobody there behind. Val with it, chips it forward. That's going to be Meyer now with it. Meyer down to Merkel. Matti Heikkila comes in for support behind. Heikkila with it now. Kings end up taking possession. Oh, Cooper Erickson strips it. And Thunderbird's going to lose the zone here. They do chip it forward. Kings gain the zone onside. Tight angle here. Nets off by quite a bit. Heikkila now with it. Across the red. Flips it in deep. He's looking for a change. Puck was just outside net, so that does not count as a shot on goal. Only counts if a goalie was not in the net, if it actually could have gone in. That's the only way that it counts as a shot on goal. So technically, if the goalie's out of the net slightly and it hits him, that is not a shot on goal. Just for clarification there. So Thunderbirds started the first minute or two pretty good, and then Kings came right back and were peppering Gino pretty hard there. A couple of really grade A rebound attempts. And that's going to be Perez sending it in deep. Backrich goes, chases, tries to find guy out front. Jamison Quinn now with it on the half wall, getting support from Backrich. Backrich on the offensive side. Perez slides up on the defensive side of the puck there. Jack Schwartzlander now all the way over to the near wall. Benji Taylor holds it in. That's Backrich with it. Backrich looking for Quinn. Quinn. Perez steps up, gets it shot on net. It's going to be into the netting out of play. Cooper Brown with it. Cooper slides it over to Noxie Tennyson. Tennyson goes to drive it deep, and that's going to be an ice. Just missed his guy there. We're going to be back in the D zone, Thunderbirds D zone. Puck is dropped. Kings with it. Clifford. Kings go to slide it out front. Talon Sandoval intercepts that pass. Sandoval with it. Gains the zone. Sandoval's flying. Sandoval, I'm sure, knows this team well after coming to us from the Anaheim Ducks this past year. Kings with it. And have an ice here on the Kings. So we'll have a offensive zone draw for Thunderbirds. Gino sends that one down to Karch. That's the linesman in this one. He was banding last game. I do know most of the officials here in Dallas. Vesley now with it. Vesley gains the zone on side. Thunderbirds have struggled to create a lot of traffic in front, though. It's Matthias Meyer, chips it down to Bauman. Now intercepted by the Kings, and they're coming back with it. Val reverses to Meyer. Good pickup there. Looking for Vesley. Going to be offside, but USA Hockey this year, that is now a delay. That is no longer an automatic offside like it had been from 2021 through 2025 season. So that was the last time they made a change. It was not a good one. This is much better, going back to the old way. So Meyer and Merkel behind their own net. Schwartzlander giving some help there. So Merkel slides out. Now Bauman slides in. They're looking to get the puck up to Merkel and see if they can't get some speed up the ice with Eriksson. 3 Kings, 3 Thunderbirds, and the puck is still in the skates. So Kings finally chip it out. Oh, a chance here. Chance, two shots right there. I know it was hard to see, but they got a shot and then they got a rebound there too. Shots now officially 9-3 in favor of LA. Kings were looking for a player out front, couldn't connect. Thunderbirds now with it. Perez sends it up. He finds Brady Backerage. Brady slides across the middle. Shot looks like it's deflected off a shin pad. Goes into the opposite corner. Jack by himself. Jack finds Hakela. Hakela drives it in deep. So no ice there. Goalie comes out to play it. Oh, Hakela tries to pinch there. And now Backrich with it. Backrich back to Schwartzlander. Schwartzlander with it. Goes to Backrich. Backrich gets hooked. And we got a call here. Gino's going to go. Good pickup by G. And the Kings are taking a penalty with 6:49 to play. First chance for the Thunderbirds on the power play today. So they did have a power play meeting right before this game in the lobby of the hotel. Did some good video work. So we will see if all of that video work on the power play pays off here. Tennyson into his own zone, looking for the right play. Connects with Hakela. And stripped. It's going to be iced. Oh, weird bouncing puck on net there. Shot goes just high. Hakela now with it on the near wall. Hakela slides it over to Tennyson. Comes out of the zone. Back to Eriksson. Eriksson gains the blue. Looking for Jamison Quinn for support. Quinn gets taken down. No call. Hakela, shot, gets blocked. Vesley now behind the Kings net with it. Getting some support there from Quinn and Eriksson. Eriksson slides it. No, he's going to keep it in the corner. Reverses to Eriksson. Eriksson up to Tennyson. Tennyson back to Eriksson. Eriksson walks. Shot saved by the Kings goaltender there. Gino giving a little love to his old goalie partner that he'd work out with at Allen. So did a lot of private lessons with Colin Werner and Gino together. Good group of kids. Thunderbirds do win the draw. Wyatt Merkel running point here. Merkel with it in the corner, slides it down below to Backrich. Backrich, shot on net there. Shots are 10-5 in favor of Kings. They are off by 50%, which no shock to anybody. Backrich takes the draw, wins it back to Merkel. Merkel slides it down, back to Merkel. Merkel walks. 10 seconds left on this power play. And that's going to do it. So the video review before did not yield the results I'm sure the Thunderbirds were hoping for. Perez sends it up to Backrich. Backrich comes all the way back. Backrich up to Merkel. Merkel slides it over. Uh-oh. Stripped here by the Kings. They do intercept. Perez now with it. Kings now with it. Kind of a back and forth here. Shot by the Kings. Deflected in front. Does not make it through on net. And we're going to have an ice here on the Thunderbirds. .402 to go here in the first period of play. Thunderbirds still trailing 1-0. Kings do get it out. They gain the zone. Onside. Meyer. Cooper Brown puts his guy in the wall here. Junker chips it up to Sandoval. Sandoval does gain the zone onside, but then it does get dumped out. No ice here. Matthias Meyer back by himself. Looking to get it to Brown. He does. Gets it to Cooper Brown. Brown chips it up to Junker. Big scrum down in the corner, trying to get that puck out. And Kings come out with it. They do get out. Gino's just going to cover that one up. On these deep zone draws, we're going to go to a 0.5 on the camera setting. Hopefully that's good for everybody. Puck gets deflected out. Bauman chips it up to Jack Clifford. Clifford now with it. Clifford gains the blue onside. Bauman slides in behind. Now Vesley below the goal line there. That's going to be Jack Clifford to come back to pick it up. Loops in his own zone. Chips it up looking for Vesley, and we're going to have an ice here. 2:25 left to play in the first period. So Kings do win it. They get it back on the half wall, slide it down below the goal line. Jacob Perez gets down below the goal, chips it forward. Jack Schwartzlander borrows a player's stick from the Kings, and Thunderbirds going to drive it in deep. Thunderbirds do have it. That's going to be Liam Bauman with it, and we're going to have a hook on somebody. it looks like it's going against the Kings. So another power play opportunity here with 2:02. So Thunderbirds will finish this period here with the power play unless they can score. So good chance here for the Thunderbirds again. Wyatt Merkel, he's got it up top, slides it over to Val over to Merkel, down to Bauman, back to Merkel on the half wall. Merkel loops low, gets it back to Bauman below the goal line. Merkel kind of walks there up to the hash marks. Val slides it over, looking for Taylor. Oh, and they just throw it towards the net, and actually kind of creates a chance there. Oh, puck's towards the net, guys. Good things will happen. Looked like the Thunderbirds may have gotten a shot there, so looked like it bounced off the goalie, and we're going to have offside. Kings dumping in deep. Gino with it. He's going to set it up for Hakala. Hakala slides it over to Tennyson. Tennyson drives it in. Cooper Brown now with it. Cooper chips it up to Erickson. Erickson loops there on the hash mark. That is on net, so Hakala crosses the blue on side. He's flying, looping around, looking for somebody, finds Erickson over to Tennyson. Tennyson slides it down, and shot on net there for Thunderbirds. So 26 left to go here. Thunderbirds do win the draw. Wyatt Merkel with it on the blue. It's going to be Jacob Perez, loops back to get it. Benji Taylor drives it in deep. Merkel on the half wall. Merkel gets it down and intercepted by the Kings. Oh, and with just a few seconds here in the period, Kings do gain the zone on side, and that's going to do it for the first period of play here in Dallas, Texas, in Game 1 of the Tier 1 Elite League showcase this weekend. And Thunderbirds are just a couple of spots off in the rankings. They're a few spots ahead of the Kings. So this should be a very evenly matched game. And I want to go on mute for just a second. We're back for the second period of play. Teams are 5-on-5 after the penalty expired to the Kings. So Thunderbirds have had 2 opportunities on the power play, have struggled to get quality shots on net. Shots are 12-7 right now in favor of the Kings. We are underway for period 2 here. Talon Sandoval, Cooper Brown, and Junker to start this one. Cooper Brown with it, shot goes just wide. There's a Kings player down. Good pressure by the Thunderbirds here. Held in by Sandoval. Sandoval walks to the middle. Shot. Finds the net. There's a rebound there. Thunderbirds are just working their tail off. And that was... Junker got pushed into the Kings goaltender there. A couple shot opportunities, though, for Thunderbirds. And it does look like there may be a collarbone injury to one of the Kings players. He went directly to the locker room when he got off the ice there. That is not a good sign. Underway here. Shot by Quinn. Doesn't find its way to the net. Thunderbirds pressuring good, though, to start the second. Definitely started with the energy line there. Puck's going to be sent in. No ice. Benji Taylor can't hold it in the corner, and here comes the Kings with it. Shot. Gino's just going to glove that one down.
Oh, he's still going after him. I don't know if you saw after the whistle, the kid went by and bumped Gino.
Yeah.
And Cliff went after him. And then it's the little kid, number 9.
Yeah.
And he kept trying to go after Cliff. Like, maybe not the right guy.
Let me mute. Go. Shot steered to the side by Gino. Nice save there. I've got shots 14-9 here. That was good rebound control by Gino to just steer that one to the corner. Thunderbirds gain the zone. Shot. Saved by Pan, Kings goaltender. Thunderbirds can't win the draw there. That one's going to go to the Kings. Kings gain the zone. They're going to send that puck in deep. Meyer behind the goal line. Kings player with it. Slides out front. Gino with the save there. Chance right on the doorstep for the Kings. Thunderbirds with it. Can't get it out. Intercepted by the Kings. Sent in. Now Matthias Meyer with it. He gets it to Merkel. Merkel chips it forward to Val. Now Val gains on side. Reverses back to Hakela. Chance. Uh-oh. Erickson sends it in deep. Kings are going to send that one down. And it's actually going to find its way on net, so no ice there. Kings do gain the zone on side. Now it chips out. Cooper Brown with it. Thunderbirds are onside. Good pressure here. Sent around by the Kings. Try to chip it forward. Cooper Erickson holds it. Cooper looking for some help. Shot through. Gets deflected off the glass. Schwartzlander puts it on net. Puck is saved by the Kings goaltender there. Kings are going to come out with it. They send it in. Now Thunderbirds with possession. Jacob Perez skates. He has an odd man rush here. Junker shot. Looking for that pass off pad. Backrich loses his stick, and we're going to have an ice against the Kings here. With 12:50 left to play in the second period. There will be an ice cut at the 8:30 mark. So Thunderbirds definitely having a little better second period here. Junker is out with Sandoval and Backrich. Sandoval with it. Shot. Oh, gets deflected just wide. Good chance there for the Thunderbirds. Kings now with it. Kings. Oh, they're looking for the home run pass. It's deflected, so no ice here. Shot out front. Gino with the save there. Now here comes Backrich with it. Backrich slides it over to Junker. Junker gets it towards the net, but it goes just wide. Knox Tennyson does a great job holding the blue. Backrich gets spun around there. Jack Clifford with it. Uh-oh. And we are onside. Shot on net, and they're going to hold it there. 12:03 to play. 1-0, shot 17-12 in favor of the Kings. Have a very good hockey game going here. When you have teams that are only 4 spots apart in the rankings, you hope that it's a good one-goal game like this. Thunderbirds win it back. Slide it over. Meyer shoots through traffic. Bauman couldn't hold it there. Now that's Jamison Quinn with it. Bauman behind the goal line. And here comes the Kings with it. Bauman chips it over to Taylor. Taylor reverses, sends it up, looking for Meyer. Finds Val, actually, shot through traffic, and gets blocked by a Kings defenseman. Saved by Gino, steered to the side. That's going to be on net. Played out by the Kings goaltender. Kings try to slide it through. Got a ton of traffic down there. Val with it. Val sends it up to Hakela. Hakela tries to chip it forward, held in by the Kings. Now Val grabs it in the middle. He skates with it here. And that's going to be up off the rafters. Okay, we have an ice cut. I want to pause this and come back here after the intermission. So we're back here for the second half of the game, treating this football style. 1st and 10. Thunderbirds starting on their own 33-yard line, also known as the blue line. Going to what? So pretty evenly matched game here. Face-off will be in the Kings D zone, Thunderbirds offensive zone. I am going to make a point setting. For this zone on these draws. We're underway here in the second half. Kings win the draw. They do get it out of the zone. Val chips it back in, but Thunderbirds are offside here. Jamison Quinn. Well, the goal line getting help from Backridge, but Kings do slide it out. Kings gain the zone onside. Stripped by Thunderbirds, though. Good chance here for Taylor. Oh, and he's hauled down, and we're going to have a penalty. Penalty shot. Oh, no penalty shot. They're going with just a trip. That's actually the right call, but I had to try. It's Jacqueline Z. Howard. One of the foremost top female officials in the U.S. Has done a tremendous amount of games here in Dallas, but also worked at higher levels, including in the AHL. So I believe, if I understood correctly, she was the first female official to work in AHL. Thunderbirds get a power play chance here. Kings do get it out past Perez down there. Gino's going to set that up behind his own net. Here comes the Thunderbirds with it. Benji Taylor sends it up to Merkel. Merkel gains the blue onside. Merkel in the middle, slides it down to Bauman. Bauman back to Merkel. To Bauman. To Merkel. Up to Perez. Perez gets to the middle, slides it back to Merkel. Merkel now chips it down, shot. Oh, and Bauman just misses high. Kings player has a broken stick, and somehow the Kings come out with an odd man rush here, but they're going to be offside. So somehow the clock power play did not start on here. So there's about a minute left on this. I'll delete the power play once it's over, but we'll leave this on just showing that we do have a power play here. Normally the app here works pretty good, must have some sort of glitch. Thunderbirds with it. Noxie Tennyson slides it over to Hakala. Hakala on the half wall, moves it back up to Tennyson. Tennyson back to Hakala. Hakala moves it over to Erickson. Hakala slides it down to Vesley. Weird bounce off the wall here. Jamison Quinn. Quinn slides it up to Erickson. Erickson back to Tennyson. Hakala. Tennyson, Hakala. Hakala shot. Blocked in front. Didn't make it through. And that's going to do it for the power play. Poor Steve Merkel just lost an iPhone. Gino's going to steer that one over to Tennyson. Hits Hakala, chips it forward. Cooper Erickson giving chase here. Reverses back. Sandoval flying out there. Does a good job applying pressure. The puck doesn't make it out. So King's still onside. Tried to chip forward by Thunderbirds. Cooper Brown gives his guy a nudge. Val chips it forward, finds, looks like Junker, to Brown. Sandoval putting good pressure, causes them to go offside here. So 5:13 left to play. Second period. Sandoval with it. Oh, just offside. Backrich in to take the draw. He's got Benji Taylor. It looks like Jamison Quinn with him. Schwartzlander sends it in. Oh, Schwartzlander taken down there. Good job by Backrich. Applying good pressure. Perez sends it down, looking for Taylor. Puck slides past him. Schwartzlander shot towards the net. Blocked by a Kings player. Didn't make it through on net. Jamison Quinn, great pressure, held in by Taylor. Taylor slides it across here. Perez, oh, looking for Backrich on the back door. Very unselfish play, looking for that shot and just missed wide. Oh. So Merkel out with Hakala and Bauman. Hakala on the half wall, slides it over, finds Bauman in front. It's the 777 line. Let's see if we get some good luck here. Bauman 71, Hakala 17, and Merkel number 7. Thunderbirds. And we are all knotted up at one apiece here. I got shot 17-18 in favor of Kings still. So Thunderbirds win the draw. That Jack Clifford sends it around to Vesley. Vesley chips it up to Erickson. Erickson with it. So that goal was compliments of Madi Hekla, assisted by Wyatt Merkel and Knox Tennyson. The Dallas boys getting it done here in Dallas.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Right over there, got cut right over there.
That shot's going to go just wide. Oh, a chance here for Backridge. He moves it over to Sandoval. Sandoval, tries to slide it across looking for Meyer. Good job by Val holding that one in. Backridge slides over to the middle. Oh, and it's behind him. Oh, covered up. And we do have a broken stick on the play. Good chance for the Thunderbirds there. Shots now officially 18-18, all tied up, despite what the scoreboard says. Cooper Brown winning the draw. Val pinches the half wall there to hold it in, getting support from Erickson. Erickson now down. Vesley gives his man a little shove, trying to find Cooper Brown out front. Shot, score. Looks like got beat to the outside. It's going to be 2-1. Minute 57 to play. So it looks like that puck may have gotten deflected. I don't know if it was off a D stick or what, but it looked like it may have ramped up there on Gino. So Backrich in to take the draw with Bauman and Taylor. Taylor, good pressure here in the corner. Backrich with it. Backrich up to Perez. Perez to Taylor. Shot through, doesn't make it through. Perez behind his own net, sends it in. Merkel with it. Down to Bauman. Perez up top. Back to Merkel. Merkel to Perez. Back to Merkel. And I didn't even see, at some point, Thunderbirds went on a power play. I do apologize for missing that. There's 55 seconds left. We'll finish this period. That one was actually on net. That's going to do it for the second period. So we're underway for the third period here. I will cancel that power play in 30 seconds. There's no way to edit just the seconds left. So Heikola drives the puck in deep. Noxie Tennyson holds it. Erickson slides it over to Tennyson. Tennyson over to Heikola. Heikola had the last one. And we are even here. Shot saved by King's goaltender there. Shots almost even, 19 to 20. Uh-oh, Heikola's coming off a little slow. Hopefully he's okay. Val back behind his goal line. Looks like he got handcuffed on the puck just a little bit. Chips it forward. Cooper Brown chips it up to Sandoval. And Sandoval with it. He reverses. Shot towards the net. Rebound is there. Shots all even at 20 apiece now.
Get any more even than that.
Meyer holds it in at the blue. Gets it down to Junker. This one's going to make it down. Goes just wide, and we got an ice. 15-10 left to play in this third period. It's going to be Brady Backarich with Jameson Quinn and Benji Taylor, Meyer, and Val on the back end. Val, one comes out. Good chance here for the Kings. Saved by Gino. Little scrum here. So Brady Backarich thrown out of the face-off circle. Perez jumped. Shot doesn't find its way through. Quinn moves to Taylor to Backarich. Backarich gets turned over at the blue. Kings with it. Oh, chance right out front. And the Kings bury it there. We are now 3-1 Kings. Bauman and Hakela. Hakela gains the zone wide, chips it towards the net, rebound out front, covered up by the Kings goaltender there. Let it get back out.
That was pretty good.
Kings with it. They do gain the zone on side, but Knox Tennyson going to grab it in the middle of the ice there. Sends it in. No ice. Here on the near wall. Held in. Great job by Hakela. Holds it in. Shot goes just wide. Merkel now with it. Gives it up to Clifford. Clifford sends it over to Tennyson. Tennyson shot. Glove save. Lots of shots from the outside on the Kings goaltender here. Good chance there. Thunderbirds couldn't get that one on net though. Backrich with it. Looking, slides it up to Meyer. Over to Val. Val shot through traffic, and that one gets deflected just wide there. Kings with it. Chip it forward. Val slides back into his zone. Find his own net. Looking for somebody moving. Gets it up to Backrich. Backrich. Uh-oh. Strip there. Saved by Gino. Steers it to the corner. Shot saved by the Kings goaltender off the blocker and up. Kings now back with it. Saved by Gino. He's going to cover it there.
He didn't put our shot up. It's so confusing. We had two minutes.
Okay. Shots are 24-23 in favor.
Yeah, it's usually not. We had two minutes. She didn't put up, and then she put up this one.
Shot saved by Gino. Good save. Kings are getting some chances with the puck out front.
They're waiting until the puck is out past the
point. 11:42 to play here in the third period. 3-1 Kings. Do win the draw. They get through. Shot saved by Gino. Little scrum in front, little extracurriculars. Gino's just going to set the puck up for the official on the face-off dot. Nice guy. So in to take the draw here is going to be Liam Bauman, Tennyson and Clifford on D. Held in by the Kings. They're really doing a good job of getting the puck to the front of the net, trying to create opportunities, and we have some sort of whistle. That's off for the 7,000th time. These pegs suck.
Yeah. There's none at the top before the puck was over here.
That one was deflected in front, so not a shot on net. Didn't make it through to the goaltender. That puck chipped out. Kings first one to it, no ice. Good job, slides it to the front. Good D play by the Thunderbirds there to get a piece of that one. Tennyson. Oh, Tennyson hit from behind there. No call. 10:47 to play. Kings chip it forward here. Puck doesn't make it out. Meyer slides it forward. Oh, now Meyer gets it stripped. That's going to be Jacob Perez, slides back here. Moves it up to Merkel. Looking for Merkel, I should say. Now the Kings. Perez manages to chip it forward to Hakala. Meyer behind his own net. Moves it up to Merkel on the half wall. Chips it to Backrich. Motti now gains red. That shot goes just wide. Merkel skating circles around the Kings out there. Puck's going to find its way out of the zone here. We're going to have an ice. Just wide. Thunderbirds finally get it chipped out. Kings with it at the point. Where are you going off for the time, buddy? So Thunderbirds won the draw, get a shot on net. Shots 27-24 in favor of the Kings. Held in by Meyer, but offside. Kings try to chip it out, and they finally do, but it was interfered with by a glove on the bench. So offside here.
Call that. All right. Is that number 9 again? When the game gets out of hand, you wonder why.
So no call on that cross check to the face here, apparently. Saved by Gino, steers that one just wide. Save. Thunderbirds gain the zone. Shot goes just wide. Gino's going to just cover that one up. Why risk it?
Yeah. Good reset.
Shots now 30-24 in favor of the Kings. Backridge goes to flip that one up, but held in by the Kings. Now Backridge does move it up to Taylor. Taylor reverses to Clifford. Clifford gains the red, gains the blue, and it gets chipped off his stick here. And we're gonna have a nice 6:38 left to play in the third period here. 3-1 LA Junior Kings. Puck's out of play there. The Kings win the draw, but it does come out of the zone, and Hakel is going to go there for probably a check from behind, I bet. Let's see what... So Kings going to go on the power play. 6:07 to play. They're going to go with the rough there. Luckily, no check from behind. So Kings' first power play. Thunderbirds have been disciplined. Hopefully the Kings' power play is not as good as the Black Bears' power play was. And they are running 70%. Shot saved by Gino, steered wide. Good job getting that one to the corner out of the high danger areas. It was kind of a fanned on puck, but still made it through. Junker flips that one out all the way down. Kings now with it. Uh-oh, Junker to... Uh-oh. Puck's chipped out. Meyer with it. Myers want to send that one down. Kings trying to set it up. Gino going to cover that one up. send it down low. Blocks that shot, does a good job trying to rim it around. Does not make it out though. Kings are going to move it up to the point, back down to the half wall, try to work their way in to the middle. They do a good job with the bumper position. No offside, now it will be, but they're going to, everybody gets out, they're going to gain the zone onside. Fluttering puck, Gino makes the first save, and the Kings score on the power play there. Kings win the draw. Saved by Gino. Backrich behind the net. He's going to loop up. Shot through traffic, and we got a goal. That's why we put pucks on net. Thunderbirds send it in deep there. Uh-oh, Kings with it. Shot saved by Gino there, right there off his pad. Shit, oh, what a save by G there. Meyer slides it over to Tennyson. Tennyson, shot towards the net, gets blocked by a Kings defenseman. Minute 45 left in the third period. Thunderbirds looking for a miracle here. It'll be interesting to see whether they decide to pull Gino or not. We should have beat this team by about a quarter or half goal, and we're down by 2, so I'm not sure if they want to risk an empty netter or not. Puck sent in deep. Gino sends it to Merkel. Let's get a rush here, boys. Merkel, oh, and the boys are just offside. Somebody jumped there.
Like when you pass it, I'm always like, don't pass it again. And they get it, but like, don't pass it again.
T-Birds with it. Val sends it up to Hakela. Doesn't look like the T-Birds are going to try to pull the goaltender here. Perez slides it to the front, looking for Hakela. Hakela loops around, down to Perez. Hakela, shot through traffic, gets blocked in front. And ice with 19 to play. Shot goes just wide. That's going to do it for game 1. As the T-Birds outshot 37 to 24, go down 4-2 to the Junior Kings. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
Can't do anything on any of them.
See if there's any extracurriculars in the handshake line before we log out here. And we'll see you back this afternoon as Thunderbirds will take on the Phoenix Junior Coyotes at 7:45 p.m. Central, 6:45 Mountain. Thanks everybody tuning in for Prospect Building Development, and we will see you next game.